ahead and just get into Dog of the Week, and I'll let you explain Mr. UC Irvine a little more. Dog of the Week, everyone's favorite segment. Wade, we'll let you start it.
All right. So as we mentioned, UC Irvine, 71 runs in 4 games. They won the little 3-team tournament up in Fresno State. Columbia was the team they put the beat down on the most. They scored 32 on Thursday or Friday, and then they came back and scored 25 on them yesterday. So they definitely had their number.
They beat Fresno State the first day 13-4, then Columbia 32-2. They lost to Fresno State the day after 13-1. So they got beat pretty bad. And they took their frustrations out on Columbia, beating them 25-7.
I think they hit 5 grand slams over the tournament. So just a lot of home runs. I mean, that's a team that in the 90s was like on fire. Them and Long Beach State were right up there with Southern Cal and UCLA. So it's fun for college baseball, and the California teams are good. So I hope they're legit. They're 13-1. That loss to Fresno was their only loss on the year.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive. And of course, scoring 71 runs. So, Tyler, what do you got for us?
I have to keep my eye on the Anteaters. They might be a sneaky 3
or a cool nickname. I mean, come on, Anteaters.
The 3 seed to pull off an upset, maybe win a regional. But I'll stick it with college baseball. I'm going to go with Kyle DeBarge of the Raging Cajuns. He was down to his final strike, and then boom, hit a 3-run walk-off home run to win the series against Tulane. Honorable mention, though, is the LSU softball team. They're the only undefeated team in D1 softball, and they got a big one coming up on Tuesday morning. I don't know who scheduled it at 11 a.m. That's sinful, but they face off against the number 1 team in land, Texas.
It must be a tournament or something.
No, it's not. Just it's just like a midweek game.
You're telling me it's
and LSU's on spring break.
Yeah, what the heck? What is the schedule? Number 3. They're ranked number 3 right now.
So you got the number 1 and the number 3 team in the country playing a game at 11 a.m. on Tuesday.
What is this? It's screwed up.
Where's it at? Is it in Baton Rouge or is it in Texas?
Yep, it's Baton Rouge.
What the heck? What? That's we got one from Neil here. Neil's Dog of the Week. He attended a rodeo this weekend. Creek Young. Riding an impressive 89. Yeah, especially if you're a bull rider. 89.5, getting the win by a single point to win the American Finals on bulls. You ever watch this bull riding, Wade? I know you
must have been like born in a creek or something to have that name.
Creek Young. This bull riding stuff is no joke, man. All right, I've gone to the Houston rodeo a couple times. It's insane. 8 seconds doesn't seem like a long time, but when you're on the back of a bull, shoot, it seems like an eternity. That's insane.
Oh, I could never do it. But the event Neil's describing, he explained this to me a little bit off the air, is so obviously the bull is an animal, right? And there's a degree of variability there because the animal could be high-tempered or low-tempered or not care at all at what they're doing. So these guys try to find the most pissed off bull they can because 50% of the score is how the animal responds. So they want these guys fighting mad so that they can max out. So Neil says that usually 90 is about as high as it gets because you lose 10 or so points based off the bull. So that thing was bucking for him to be able to get an 89.5.
So a little unknown to maybe people that don't watch the rodeo. They take a rope and they tie it to the bull's undercarriage, and they're pulling on it, and they're getting that sucker riled up because like you said, the more it bucks, the better their score is going to be. So I've seen a couple duds where they get on the bull and it's just like the rope falls off, and they're just like, nope, we're not doing it today. And then, of course, you have the rodeo clown where the guy gets thrown off the bull. He takes off running, jumps over the fence. And then you got the 3 clowns come out, and they're trying to corral the bull. And last year, I watched a guy get pile driven by a bull. I mean, the bull was pissed. Who wouldn't be pissed if you got a rope tied around your nuts and somebody's on your back trying to get you to ride it? He takes off running at this rodeo clown, head down, lifts him up, throws him in the air. He goes over the back of him, and then he goes to like dive, like the bull goes to pin him down, and the other clowns got in the way and like pushed him out. And I mean, it was a scene. I'll give you that. It was pretty wild. So my dog of the week goes into golf. It was Rory McIlroy was on the broadcast last week after he wrapped up, and he said if Scotty Scheffler should switch from a blade putter to a mallet putter. Just trust me, bro. Well, he did. He switched from his Scotty Cameron to a TaylorMade mallet putter, which I might add is the same putter I use. My putting's not as good as Scotty's though. Scotty on the season from 5 to 10 foot range was 50% putts. I mean, he was DFL for the PGA Tour. Terrible. I mean, he's like first in strokes gained off the tee and to the green. I mean, he's an amazing player. Couldn't make a putt.